Hi, today I'm going to show you how to cook my favorite complex carbohydrate, rice. Many people are unsure about the exact process, but it's really easy. Just use the 1-2-3 rule, but I'll tell you about that later. I cook rice all the time because I've found that rice has a flavor that is always complimentary as a side dish. But it also absorbs the flavors and seasonings of other foods when cooked in a recipe. You could cook rice for every meal, even for dessert. And there's a wide variety of rice products from which to choose. Rice feels light when you eat it because it digests easily, but rice is an energy powerhouse. It's the primary complex carbohydrate for 66% of the world's population. In Asian countries, where rice often represents 75% of the total calories in the diet, obesity rates are among the lowest in the world. Rice makes sense to a lot of people for lots of reasons. The USDA has determined that 45 to 65% of your total daily calories should come from carbohydrates, and that each adult should eat 6 to 10 servings. That's about 6 ounces of carbohydrates every day. At least half of that total should come from complex carbohydrates like rice. If you would like to read more about this important study, visit the USDA Dietary Guidelines at mypyramid.gov on the web. White rice contains no gluten, cholesterol, sugar, fat, or trans fats, and is enriched with vitamins, minerals, and folic acid, which helps prevent chronic diseases and birth defects. The human race has thrived on rice for thousands of years. Now we know why. So how do we cook this wonderful grain? Today there are many white rice products from which to choose. Each has a different use and flavor. Cooking times vary, but all can be cooked on the stove, in a rice cooker, or in the microwave. But there is an important choice to make before you start. Rice comes in different sized grains, and you should consider which grain is best for the dish you are making: long grain, medium, or short grain. You may find that medium grain rice like water-made or river rice would be a good choice for making dishes that have a creamier texture, such as risotto, puddings, gumbo, or dishes where stickier rice is preferred, like molds or croquettes. For sushi, try short grain rice like Mahatma Valencia. Choose an extra long grain rice like Mahatma or Carolina for the dishes that require separate, distinct grains like chicken and rice, jambalaya, or a rice salad. We'll start with enriched long grain white rice. Remember the 1-2-3 rule I spoke about? To cook long grain white rice on a stove, you can use 1 part rice with 2 parts water to make 3 parts cooked rice. Bring the water to a boil. You can add salt and tub margarine or a tablespoon of olive oil to the water if you wish. Stir in the rice. Cover the pan. Reduce the heat to a simmer. Leave the lid on for 20 minutes and no peeking. Your rice will turn out fluffy and perfect. There's so much versatility in rice. You can even find recipes that use liquids other than water to give your rice a different flavor. Be sure to check those recipes for differences in cooking time and liquid to water ratios. An electric rice cooker is convenient because it will produce perfectly cooked rice every time. You add 1 part rice to 2 parts water in the cooker. If you wish, you can also add salt, butter, tub margarine, or olive oil. With some rice entrees, you can place all the ingredients in the cooker along with the rice, and it will cook your entire meal. In a microwave-safe dish, combine 2 cups of water and 1 cup of rice and microwave on high for 5 minutes. Then microwave on 50% power for 15 minutes. Let it stand covered for 5 minutes. Cooking times will vary because the power of microwave ovens varies. We recommend that no more than 1 cup of rice be prepared in the microwave at a time. Those are the 3 most popular ways to cook regular long grain white rice. Even though there are many rice products from which to choose, and though cooking times vary, they all cook by the same basic method. And again, that is the 1-2-3 rule. 1 part rice, 2 parts water makes 3 parts of cooked rice. Carolina Gold and Mahatma Gold are parboiled rice. Parboiling is a process which steams the nutrients from the bran layer into the rice kernel before milling. The rice has a light golden color and is an al dente texture when cooked. The recommended cooking time for Mahatma Gold or Carolina Gold is 25 minutes. These are pre-seasoned rice mixes. They are convenient because you can have a tasty side dish or an entree ready in no more time than it takes to cook the rice. Most require only 20 minutes, and these rice mixes already have authentic seasonings included, so there's nothing to add. Next we have the aromatic rices, Jasmine and Basmati. Both smell wonderful while they're cooking, and they are used in special recipes. They also have cooking methods similar to regular long grain white rice. Basmati rice cooks in 20 minutes while Jasmine cooks in only 15 minutes. There has been a rise in the popularity of fusion and gourmet cooking recently that combines ingredients from faraway countries with local foods. Both Jasmine and Basmati rice bring with them the flavors of other cultures. Jasmine rice has a pearly white color and a delicate flavor. It is used in Asian dishes because it enhances the natural flavors of the ingredients. While cooking, it releases the aroma of the jasmine flower. It is grown in Thailand and has been a favorite of chefs around the world for centuries. We have a perfect example of fusion cooking in a recipe I call Pacific Rim Jasmine Rice with Seafood. It's on this website. Click in and check it out. Authentic basmati rice is grown in India in the Himalayan mountain area and, like jasmine rice, is used in dishes from all over the world. Authentic basmati rice should be aged a minimum of 2 years after harvesting and has a grain that elongates while cooking. Basmati means queen of fragrance in Hindi, and it is truly fragrant. It has a nutty flavor that contributes greatly to the authenticity of Indian dishes. It can also be used interchangeably with jasmine rice in Asian dishes. Finally, we have instant rice. It's already completely cooked and then dried before packaging. It is convenient because you only have to rehydrate the rice in boiling water. See your package for directions. Now I want to invite you to click in and check out our brown rice video. It's all about whole grain brown rice. This rice is so important it gets its own video. I'll see you there.